Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about one of the most popular travel destinations in the world, Paris. Whether you're planning your first trip to the City of Lights or you're a seasoned traveler, we've got 10 tips to make your visit to Paris even better. So let's get started. Tip number 1, learn some French. Our first tip may seem obvious, but it's important. Learn a few words of French before you go to Paris. You don't have to become fluent, but knowing some basic phrases like bonjour, hello, merci, thank you, and excusez-moi, excuse me, can go a long way in making your trip more enjoyable. Tip number 2, plan your trip ahead of time. Paris is a big city with a lot to see, so it's a good idea to plan your trip ahead of time. Make a list of the top attractions you want to visit and prioritize them. You can also consider purchasing tickets to popular attractions in advance, which can save you time and money. Tip number 3, take a walking tour. Paris is a great city for walking, and there are plenty of walking tours available that can show you the city's top sights while also giving you a sense of its history and culture. Walking tours are also a great way to meet other travelers and get insider tips from locals. Tip number 4, visit the museums early. Paris is home to some of the world's most famous museums, like the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay. If you're planning to visit these museums, it's best to go early in the morning to avoid the crowds. You can also consider purchasing tickets in advance to skip the line. Tip number 5, explore the city by bike. Another great way to see Paris is by bike. There are plenty of bike rental services available in the city, and cycling is a great way to explore areas that might be harder to reach on foot. You can also join a bike tour if you prefer a guided experience. Tip number 6, try the local cuisine. Paris is famous for its food, and there are plenty of local dishes you should try while you're there. From croissants and baguettes to macarons and escargot, there's something for everyone. And don't forget to enjoy a glass of wine with your meal. Tip number 7, take a river cruise. The Seine River is one of Paris's most iconic landmarks, and a river cruise is a great way to see the city from a different perspective. There are plenty of cruises available, from short tours to full-day excursions. Tip number 8, shop at the local markets. Paris is home to a number of local markets, like the famous Marché aux Puces de Saint-Ouen. These markets are a great place to find unique souvenirs and gifts, as well as fresh produce and other local goods. Tip number 9, dress to impress. Paris is known for its fashion, so make sure you dress to impress while you're there. You don't have to wear designer clothes, but avoid wearing athletic wear or anything too casual. Dressing up a bit can also help you fit in with the locals. Tip number 10, embrace the culture. Our final tip is to embrace the culture while you're in Paris. Whether that means attending a local festival, trying a new type of food, or simply people watching at a cafe, immersing yourself in the city's culture can be one of the most rewarding parts of your trip. So be open to new experiences, try new things, and soak up everything that Paris has to offer. And there you have it, 10 tips for making the most of your trip to Paris. Whether you're there for a weekend or a month, these tips can help you have a more enjoyable and memorable experience. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and guides.